Hello and welcome. Today's a new day, and that means we have a new review for everybody today. Today, that means we are reviewing Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Commander Class Jetfire. Here we are with them, and shall we get started? Let's go on ahead and do the first thing off of our list. Let's go on ahead and let him fly on out of here and get with the box, the packaging that he comes in. First things first, let me just lift up this up real quick so that way we can get a better view of it. And there we go. Let's scooch it on in a little bit, and here we go. We have a very, very amazing piece of art of Jetfire, also known as Skyfire. There he is with his thrusters thrusting out so that way he can fly. There goes Omega Supreme fighting some, looks like Decepticons. And then up in the left hand corner we have some Seekers flying overhead. And then we do have Transformers, Tokaratomi, Generations, Hasbro, intended for ages 8 and up, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, WFC War for Cybertron, S28, Jetfire, and then you do have that little Autobot symbol that's on a lot of them Autobots. On the top here we do have Transformers War for Cybertron, the Autobot logo. On the bottom we have the barcode, words and such thing, and that's an authentic Transformer. On the right side we do have the Siege wonderful artwork that's on all the packagings. On the left hand side we do have the continuation of the front over to the left. There we go with the Ark. That is the Autobot ship that ends up crashing on planet Earth. And Commander Class. On the back we do have the pictures of the product, which is the base form for the robot form, the combat ready form, then the jet mode. And then over here we do have all the accessories that he does come with. He does come with a mask, a chest piece, a gun, a double barrel gun, and then those as well, along with some more weaponry, along with the blast effects. And then says warning, not for 3 and under. It is an extremely bad trucking hazard. And that's it. With that being said, shall we go on ahead and get on with the product? And let me readjust here. There we go. Here's a very large figure. As you may see, here's a Commander class, so therefore it's not a Titan, it's a new class that's between Leader and Titan. So he's in between like a Leader class, Galaxy Upgrade, Optimus, and between Decepticon or Omega Supreme. So with that, let's take a look at how he looks. On the front, you do have the nose of the jet. As you can see, they do have detail in the nose. It's a solid white, along with a transparent blue, so you can see the engine that's inside. There's something else that you can do with that ends up becoming a cockpit later on, if you want to. We do have the Autobot logo, which also does, since how he is like a spy, it allows you to switch him over to being a Decepticon. If you keep up with Transformers news, Netflix is going to have a 6-episode series on the Transformers Siege line, like how they did with Power of the Primes and Combiners. But there's some more detail, as you can see. Right there. It does have like a gunmetal gray / black on that section. You do see all the detail. Landing gear, handles. These do come down to pay kinda, in my opinion, homage to the original storyline, how the Autobots would jump out of these doors that was on the side of him. The back part of the jet, some landing gear, the back of the jet, the blast effects, like fire coming out the jets here. That's how the jets actually look. Then the top of the jet, the not cargo, but cockpit is right here as well. You have the red, right, as you can see, it is extremely detailed. Even on the wings, as you can see, on the top of the wings, you have great amount of detail. White with red, and if you pay attention, it's like 2 shades of white. This one is like they painted it white, and then this white here was like mold and white. Even on the bottom, as you can see, it's extremely detailed on the wings. Now, as you may notice, it does have this backpack-like thing on here with all these weapons. That's the chest piece when he ends up being combat ready. But this piece does come off. And I like to look at it like a drone that he can send out to assist him in combat, basically, if he doesn't want to use all of his gear. It's like a backpack that goes onto his back, but I like to look at it like a drone, because that's how it actually looks. Let's move that on over. Like I said, this part here where the engine is acts as a cockpit as well. So to do that, we open this up, and the engine is able to come out, but it's kind of tricky to get it to come out. At least for me it is. There we go. And then you can take like your Titan Masters and Headmasters, like this Power Master here. All you have to do, have him be sitting down basically, like so, and just drop him in there. Close that back up. Put the nose back up, and there we go. And as you can see up in there, you have the Titan Master able to fly Jetfire. And then if you look closely, kind of hard to see, but there's 2 Headmasters and Titan Masters up in here as well. All you have to do is lift this section up, which is connected to these, which will be connected to these, but you should be able to just unpeg this part and this part. Easier said than done, because mine's actually on quite tight. There we go. Lift this section up, and it's on a hinge joint. And as you can see, 2 Headmasters. One right there, and then the Titan Master for Tripticon I have up in here as well. They both fit up in there just fine. but that's also another cockpit. But once you take that backpack off, you also notice that these wings can move up and down, and you notice even more detail that's on the top. Very, very good detail, even on the side here. So how does he size up to other bots? Let's see. Let me fix this jets on the back here. There we go. He does roll quite nicely. That's another good thing with this. Let's just put these and the other accessories to the side. Here he is next to the Siege Leader Class Ultra Magnus. Here we go. As you can see, there's a big difference in length. And if you stand them up like so, big difference in width. Now, if you end up putting them side by side, as you can see, he comes to right about there on Jetfire. Here he is next to Voyager class. Soundwave. Here he is next to a deluxe class Full Tilt from Trypticon. Here he is next to a Leader class Optimus Prime from Titan's Return without the trailer. So all three of these back to back to back, you see, finally equal to the same length. And a lot of the vehicles can go right underneath them, no problem. Here he is next to Voyager class Optimus Prime. As you can see, almost fits under him, no problem. I mean, this guy is big. I kid you not. Here he is next to a deluxe class Highbrow, which is like the helicopters from Avatar. As you can see, big difference. So, very fun vehicle mode to have for your collection. Like, he actually pans very well with other vehicle modes. Like, yeah, very, very good. Let's go on ahead and get to these accessories. Whoops. These do come off quite easily. But like I said, it's like a drone, in my opinion, that can fly around and help him take down Decepticons when he needs to. But first things first, let's go ahead and take off these like antenna that he has. These can peg onto him basically wherever you can find a spot for them. So like you can literally go underneath the wing here and put it right here. There goes 1, 2. You can have these go right here. There's plenty of options though, where you can put all of these extras. These come apart. Now these are also supposed to, I believe, come apart right here. But I'm afraid that if I try to, it might actually break. So I haven't tried to take these off yet. Because as you can see, it seems like it will come apart and come loose from the rest. It's supposed to be able to be done, but I haven't done it yet, and I don't think I will. These can peg into right here where it's the red spot here, and you just peg it in. And there we go. It's all ready to shoot. Let's go ahead and get on to the transformation, shall we? Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here and put the engine back in for the time being. Wrong way. Would help if I actually put it in correctly. There we go. There we go. So for the transformation, all I have to do, go ahead, take off all the accessories. And what you would normally do, go ahead and put away the landing gear. Go ahead and take these are actually pegged in. Only problem I have with this figure is how everything is loose with the pegs, basically, and you'll see eventually here in a couple more minutes. I can almost guarantee you that. And then what you're gonna want to do, I was going ahead, undo these in the back, because they always are a pain in the butt to unhinge, basically. And then with this, you just want to fold this down and around, fold this down. Go ahead and grab this, bring it around. Then this spot usually sticks up, so just push that down and grab the whole ring, bring it up. Same thing with this side, do the same. Bring that up, turn him around, and these, let me adjust this here real quick. Let me adjust the camera here. There we go. And here we go. So what you're going to want to do, these unpeg from here. I usually just fold them back anyways to begin with. Now the arms are all pegged in back here, like you'll see once I unpeg it. There we go. So that pegs into his arm right there. So what you want to do, grab this whole thing, bring it on up. Same thing with the other arm. Go ahead, bring it on up and turn it around. And then you're going to want to take this top part right here, this nose, fold it on down, all the way down. It'll look like that. And then you're going to take this whole top piece of the jet and bring it on down. And you're going to kind of want to lift this section up just a little bit, because it's going to have to adjust right on in there, like so. There we go. Turn his head around, bring these panels down, and peg them in. So what you're going to want to do is get this part up in here. So you're going to kind of want to have it tilted like that. And then this peg right here is going to peg into right there. So there we go. There we have it. And then the shoulders are going to peg in as well. It's going to be right down in there with that peg. Now, what I mean by the pegs come loose real easily, you'll see. Watch. See? So you're going to have to keep on re-pegging in the shoulder. But if you're going to do the arms, I suggest holding the shoulder up here, like so. And then use the arm, like you need to. Go ahead and fold this part down. And go ahead and do that, and then bring down the arm. It's on like a double joint right there. And then the hand comes out. Then this part goes in. And then this part goes in. And I had also meant to tell you guys, the handles that's in the jet mode, along with these right here, you can push these forward. Like so. And then fold this handle out. And people like Optimus and, you know, like Megatron and, you know, any figure that has a 5mm hand can end up grabbing a hold of it and, you know, hang from him in jet mode. Like so. But that's enough for the jet mode. So what you're gonna wanna do, like with his other hand, go ahead and bring this on down. Go ahead and bend the elbow. So like I said, it's on a double hinge joint basically. And then bring this back down. Bring out his hand. That's right here. Bring in the handle. And then the hand is gonna peg in right there from there. And like his shoulders. There we go. The hands are actually quite loose with the peg as well. Like, you can literally see. Now, one good feature of this toy is how the hand can hold his weapons. When you pull the fingers out, it goes in. When you push them back, the 5mm peg comes back out. Now for the legs. Let's go ahead and get back to the legs. Let me adjust this real quick. And there we go. Now with the legs, they're very simple to fix. Well, not fix, but transform. All you do, pull them out, bring it down so it's in like a flat motion. So you pull it out, bring it on down. And you're gonna wanna make sure that it is actually lined up correctly. So right here, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a peg hole for this peg to go into. So you wanna line it up, turn him around, grab a hold of this. This is on a hinge joint as well, and flip it around, and there's two holes here for these two pegs to go into, like so. And there we go. And then his feet, just unfold the toes and the heel. There we go. Same thing with the other leg. Very simple, very easy. And there we go. Feet. And there we go. We have good old Jetfire. Without all this combat ready gear being on. Let me adjust it here. There we go. So there he is. So let's go ahead and do some size comparison with him in his base robot mode, shall we? So for the Autobots, here he is next with Voyager class, Optimus Prime. Here he goes with Autobot Highbrow, but with Necron as the head. Because I don't know where my Zort went with him. And then here he goes with Leader class, Siege, Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. And here he goes with Power of the Primes Leader class, Maximal Autobot Optimal Optimus. As you can see, the new Commander class is still very large. Here he goes with the Decepticons. So there we go. We have full tilt with his proper head on, which is a deluxe size from Trypticon, Virgil class, Soundwave, Virgil class, Megs, Megatron, and then we have the little headmaster up there on his shoulder. Well, arm, bicep. So that just shows you how tall this guy and how huge this guy actually is. I'm very excited about how I got him because I got a good deal from buying him basically. So, on to the accessories. We still have this, like so. We have the little antennas that is on him, and then the little arm cannons. With this, you just unpack the gun, and that's his main gun without being combat ready. So, that's his gun for his bot firm. And as you may know, let me take it off from here. Let's get some up close. I like how they have the face mold. Now if you pay attention, that spot goes in. That is for his combat gear. I'll show you in a minute. You do have blue, silver on the face. If you look closely enough, it's like a really dark blue in the eyes. You have the right there. Blue on the back. You have the red backpack. You have the white on the backpack as well. We can just fold them back. You have the black. You have all this detail in his hands and the fingers, like I said, and it goes and out it comes when you push down the fingers again. The transparent blue with the jet engine in it. These do flap out. I'll show you in a minute why. There goes the legs, toes, heels. Now for the articulation, you do have a full 360 with the head up, down. This does come up a little bit, but when you push up too far, it undoes all of that. Now in jet mode, when you transform him, the head will go in here. They do open up. There are two flaps. With his arms, you can only go that far. I'm pretty for sure if the wings wasn't there, he'd do a full 360 with his arms. That far back, bends at the elbow, like it should. Hands do a full 360. You can have them be double jointed at the elbow. The wrist does come undone because, like I said, it doesn't peg in too good. Even though it pegs in just fine, it doesn't do it too good. The waist does not rotate. Now the legs do go back that far, unless you open up this flap, and then you can get him all the way back like that, but then he's gonna be looking kind of silly. Does come up that far, and it is on a ratchet joint, his legs. And then his knees do bend at a 90 degree. Does not go and be double jointed. The toes do move. The heel moves. Now with the feet, mine's pretty tight, but it does come undone. It pegs into there. There's even detail up in there for him to do the splits. You'll hear it on click, but as you can see, does just fine. Now, time for the accessories real quick. All in all, I really dig this figure. Like I said, I like it. I got it for a really good price. I cannot complain about like how everything connects into each other, because for the price that I got for it. Now with the wings, just under that to get this to pop back up. Bring it on up. The smaller ones do go right on it. Same thing with this one. Just do the same. Bring it on out. Bring it on up. There we go. And then for these, here's another thing. These do come apart to form like a little sword, dagger, chase thingy, and like a little cannon shotgun thingy that other characters can hold. As you can see, turn it around. Oops. There we go. As you can see, goes into the hand just fine. And we got a cannon. We'll turn it around and it can be just like a little blaster. And then this one, a little chase. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put it back together. And there's a little hole right there, as you guys can see with my thumb is. That can go right there, or you can even use this to peg into there, but I'll just peg it into this. Because then it'll look like an antenna for his backpack, because he has a spy along with the backup, the specialist. Now, these will go right on to his arm. As you can see, a hole for the peg to go in. And like I said before, I'm pretty for sure that this section here can come off. I'm not gonna try it because I don't know. If you guys want to, you can. I'm not. And then for his main peaceful resistance weapon, it does come apart. You take this handle for the down. The other one comes down. Then you take this one on this gun, on this rifle, for the down, and there we go. Put them into his hands. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. And then this one as well. There we go. And then, as you guys may notice on the box, he does have on his mask. If you're not paying any attention, it's actually inside. So what you want to do, get this section to open up. For me, it's easiest to just open it from the side here. There we go. And there we go. What you want to do, push right here. There you go. Then shut this piece back up. And like I said, that section right there, that darker shade of blue, actually pushes in for the mask. And like I said, the mask goes on the face. Looks really, really good. A lot of detail into the mask. I like it. So all I have to do, push it right on it. There we go. He even looks good with the mask on without any of the combat ready gear on. But like I said before, these panels do open. And that's another problem, is everything unpegs right here real easily. But as you can see, it does have these sections here that is hollowed out, that is for these to go into. What you want to do, what I normally do, is try to line it up as best as you can. Try to even out both sides. And that's another thing, a lot of detail in the shoulders. Really, really good. Hasbro took their time and actually done a good job with this guy. Especially since he is the first Commander class figure. And there we go. Very decent. Very good. I like it. A lot. I know the kids like playing with him, along with other figures like Optimal Optimus, Galactic Upgrade Optimus, Ultra Magnus. They like having him with Tripticon and Fert Max. It's a very, very fun figure. It's worth the money. The only problem, like I said, is the shoulders and the front panels that this covers. Now if you have this on, then you really don't have nothing to worry about, because it actually keeps everything in place all except for these parts right here. Other than that, it's a very fun item to play with. Now, one more thing that I almost forgot all about is the blast effects that comes with this guy. Now, they do separate, they do come apart, as you may see. You can have them go on the gun here. I like to have mine. Oh, that's what else I forgot. Oops. This actually comes up and then fold in. There we go. I know I was forgetting something. Sorry about that, guys. But there we go. Now, me personally, I like to keep the blast effects on the jets. Now, you can, if you have like a thing where you can hold them up like that or whatever, you can have them be on the bottom. You know, act like he's using his thrusters on his feet. Or, like I said, there's able to come apart. And you can have it be like he's being shot at. And this one doesn't really want to go on. There we go. Or you can have him also looking like he is shooting stuff out of his rifles and cannons and all of that. Like so. As you can see. Uh-oh. Trying to be top heavy, I see. As you can see, very, very well worth the money. Especially with the blast effects. They're actually not made out of plastic. They're made out of more of a rubber substance. So, that's it for him. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch the LTE, so the Let's Transform Him video of this guy here. Down here will be other reviews that I have had with other Transformers, and over here will be the playlist of the LTE videos as well. So, hey, if you like the video, please push like. If you want to subscribe, like I said, push right here to subscribe. If you want to follow me, you can go down in the description and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. With that being said, we just have one thing to say, and that is thanks for watching. Have a good day. Have a blessed day. Later.